Hello friends. Now since we have already completed the introduction to Java and overview of Java, so now we will see how to write a very simple program in Java. For that we have to install Eclipse on our PC. My PC is Windows 10 64-bit. So for that I will write down here Windows 10 64-bit. Okay. So I have to install Eclipse. Here I have to click for eclipse.org and there is a orange color button download. Here you have to click. After all setup, after downloading and installing all the setup, we have to go here and I have to write here Eclipse and I have to open it. Here you can give any name, you can select any folder in D drive, E drive. For that particular folder will be your workspace. That workspace will have all the projects you have created till date. Okay, so you have to create one folder in D drive or E drive and you have to select here using browse, and if you want to use it as default, so every time the new project will be stored in the same place. Okay, so I have selected D. I have created one more folder, Eclipse Complete Java Workspace, and I have clicked on Launch. Here I have to close this welcome screen and I have to go to File, New Java Project. Okay, this will create a new window for new Java project. Here I will give it a name, example project. This will be a very simple project. This will include only system.out.println. Here new project has been created. Source folder will be created. You have to right click on the source, then new. After this you have to create class. The class is a combination of multiple similar types of objects. So I will name it as a class example. So class name and your file names, they should be same. So my file name is example.java and my class name is also example.java. Okay. I want to include public static void main here. So I have selected here. This is a very simple program. Here I have to write system. I just want to print. This is a simple Java program. Now, since I have completed only one line and the program execution will be starting from main function, I just have to run it. So you can see the output over here. So you can see the output here. This is a simple Java program. Okay. So let's modify this program and let's understand some more concepts regarding details detailed program. Okay. Now what we will do here, we will add one more variable in the same program. I will enter one more variable num. Then after declaration in the second line, I am initializing it to, for example, 100. So this is called as declaration of variable. And when you are assigning using this equal to operator any value, it is called as initialization of variable. Now what I have to do is I have to print this value of number. Here in the previous example we have already printed, this is a simple Java program, but this is only text. So how to add this integer? Integer is a data type, that is only numbers. So how to add numbers to this text, because this is a text, plain text, that is string. So how to add strings we will see. This is number. We are using concatenation operator and num. So concatenation will concat, this will override and that toString method, and this will convert the next any type of variable, maybe it boolean, it may be uh, it may be integer, it can be float, it can be anything. It will be converted to string and automatically attached to this string. This is num. Okay. Now I have to modify the number of value of num. Num is equal to num into, for example, 2. So this is another way to write down system here. New value of num is or you can write down in the next line also. So we will see the difference between system.out.print and system.out.println. Ln is for new line. So when we are only printing it, it will be printed in the same line. The value of num is, and in the new line, output will be printed. So now I will run it. First of all, my previous system.out.println is printed. Then this is num is 100. This is printed. Then new value of num. Okay. So system.out.println, what is the functionality of system.out.println? First of all, it will print and then it will go to new line. So same way here it printed, this is num 100 and it went to new line. After coming to new line, I didn't write here again ln. So in the same line it printed new value of num, and then again it printed num, and then it went to new line. So if I add here ln, so it will go to new line. Okay. So it will print this new value of num is, and then it will go to new line. Here also it will print the num and then it will go to next line. So to avoid it, I have avoided system.out.println. So this is a very simple program. Now we will include some control statements for loops example, in this same video, we will create one more example for if block. Now since the work of this project is done, I will close this project. Now I will create a new project, new Java project. I will create an example for if else. Here you can create a new package that will have your unique name for your package. So package is a hierarchical structure that includes all the classes. So one package can have multiple classes and one project can have multiple packages. Okay, so accessing each other's classes and their members and member functions, it will be seen in the next upcoming chapters. So now you have to just remember about how to create packages. Then new class. If sample here also I need public static void main, so I have included it. Now I have to create an example of if and else. I will create suppose two variables x comma y. X is equal to 10, y is equal to 20. So if is what? If is for checking if the particular condition is met or not. If x is less than y, here value of x is 10, value of y is 20. So what I am checking programmatically here it is, if x is less than y, it will print x is less than y, otherwise it will print x is greater than y. X is less than y. Okay, so you can add one more structure here, else if x is greater than y, you can print over here x is greater than y. Now let's modify the value of x. X is equal to, suppose x into 2. So x will be now 20 because it is multiplied by 2. Now one more relational operator we will use, that is equal to, that we have already seen in our PPT previous chapter. Okay, now how I will write it? If x is equal to y, x is now equal to y. Now again I will modify the value of x. X is equal to x into 2. Now x will be greater. If x is greater than y, then I can write down like x is now greater than y. So here in this program, what we have done, we have just used some operators, less than, greater than, is equal to, and again greater than. Okay. And we can also add unreachable code if x is equal to y. So now I have modified the value of x 2 times. So it is not possible that x will be equal to y. So this condition will not be printed ever. Now I will run this. First is x is 10, y is 20. So x is less than y. This condition is satisfied. Then next, x into 2 multiplied by 2. So x is 20. X is equal to 20. And y is also equal to 20. So here both are equal. And the last time x is greater than y. But x is never equal to y. So this condition is never satisfied. So this way we have understood if-else block, how if is operated upon. Now in the same way we will see the very simple example of for loop. Now I will create one more project. For example project. For example project. Why we use for loop? For loop for execution of same block of statement again and again. Here I will again create one more package. The package is my pack for loop. Here I will again create one more class for test. And here also public static void main as usual. Now let's see what we can print over here. I have to create one integer variable x, and in for loop I have to print this for x, that x will be initialized to 0, as we have already seen in the PPT presentation. that first is initialization, second is condition, and third is increment or decrement operator. So this way I will print it. Very simple program. These all programs are for beginners who don't know anything about Java. Okay, so this is very simple program. Nothing to think upon it. Just write down like a syntax. Is it? Now I can run this. So value of x is 0. So x is printed. Let's modify this. First is 0. After printing, it will check if it is less than 10. Yes. So it is printed, and after printing, it will be incremented. After coming to this loop, it will increment. Again, value of x is 1. So 1 is less than 10. Yes, it is less than 10. So